Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. So I just finished watching the movie The Forge, and I want to talk a little bit about it. First off, I know I'm a little late behind this. The movie came out a year ago, but in my defense, I did not know that it was coming out on Netflix, and for the longest time, I didn't have access to Netflix on my TV, so yeah. But basically, this movie is about a young man who is pretty much at war with himself. He doesn't even realize it, but that mainly being due to the fact that his father is not in the home. He doesn't really have a male figure to look up to or to guide him. He's reckless, irresponsible, just wants to play video games all day and hang out with his friends. He doesn't really have any real responsibilities. That is until he gets a job and his boss decides to take him under his wing and be a mentor towards him. And I love the little element that they put in there that he was the one to introduce him to Jesus Christ, although his mother had already been trying to get him to go to church and had already explained everything to him and everything, but he was just rejecting it. But it took the appeal from someone he had just met or, just another man in order to really open his eyes and, get him to see. So he pretty much turns his whole life around, personality change. He gives his life to Christ. And then his boss decides to invite him into a group of men who he's pulled together just at various different times over time. And they've created a group. And it's really like a brotherhood type of group where you just come together and embrace each other, help each other out, and just be there for one another. Going over how to be a disciple of Jesus Christ and the correct way to follow. It's amazing. And I don't want to say too much, so I'm going to just stop right there. But basically, this is a really good movie. I hope that they make many more just like this. They covered a lot of things that need to be talked about in this movie, and this can really help a lot of people, especially those who are just coming into the faith, men who didn't grow up in church and don't know much about it. It's a good starting point and a good way to know how to go about mentoring, coming from different households and everything like that. So it really is just something to think about. That movie was amazing. I'm 10 out of 10, honestly. Everything was good. I think this is like a sequel to War Room. They have like some of the same actors in it and everything, but yeah, it's a really good movie. So I highly recommend you go and watch it. If you haven't already, if you have watched it, go and watch it again or share it with somebody else new. Listen, it's a good movie. Okay, go watch it.